here at level 4, we're taking a look at how to make the decision work. You know, we can come up with a great decision, and then you've probably seen this. It fades away as people get involved with other stuff. So it's difficult to get people sometimes to deliver. So how do we avoid this and make sure that our decision is followed through and actually implemented? Well, we've looked at the 6 steps to make the great decision. And of course, we end up with a plan to which everybody is initially, I'm sure, hugely committed. And then, of course, it can fade away. So what do we do to maintain the momentum of a decision to ensure that the implementation happens? And the trick is this. The trick is never to let go of step number 5, and never to let go of the risk mentality. The risk mentality, the risk management mentality, comes back in throughout the life of the decision. So we're constantly coming back and asking the same question. Where are we now? What could go wrong in the next few weeks or months, and what do we do to stop it going wrong? Constant conversations about how's it going, what could go wrong, will bring a decision to fulfillment. This table is quite useful sometimes. You could get the team to write it up if it's key actions, the important actions that are happening, important decisions, or you could just do it verbally. But we start off with what could go wrong. Let's imagine this example. An agency can't supply us with the people. They can't cover us. So we then look at the probability, and in this case, quite a medium probability, but a very high impact. If the agency can't provide us with people, it's a high impact. This means we must do something to stop this problem. And this preventative action in this case is, well, let's talk to other projects in the business, in the organization, to see if there are people that can cover us if the agency can't cover us. The key element to maintain the decision and make sure it works is this. The preventative action that we agree to stop the future problem happening, to limit the risk, must go in the plan as an action for somebody or several people to carry out. What is really, really sad is creating these preventative actions and then filing them away. They go into the work plan, right? They go into the plan for somebody to do. Then we look at the work plan in the next review meeting. Has the preventative actions been implemented, and has the problem been averted? It might not be. There may still be a residual probability. In other words, there may still be a low probability that this event could happen. Now, if this event does happen, if agencies can't cover us in this example, it's a high impact. So our preventative action didn't work. We put it in the plan, we talked to other projects, but it didn't work. That's when we might need a contingency. That's when we might say, okay, our contingency, if there is a significant issue later down the line, is we're going to outsource this delivery of these people that we need to a different agency, for example. Then that's a contingency which we will trigger when we need to trigger it, but we're ahead of the game. We've thought through what to do to stop the main problems and what the contingencies might be. Now, it's this constant updating of a risk register. Sounds dull, doesn't it? And very boring, a risk register. But constant conversations about risk, constant descriptions about what could happen, what could go wrong, what are we going to do to stop it going wrong, which will make sure your decision works. It doesn't have to be heavy. It can be quite light, quite humorous, but it is essential to have these constant, regular conversations. How's it going? Followed by what could go wrong in the next few weeks or months. Don't leave it at how's it going. You'll get the 4-letter word answer, which starts with F, and that's the word fine. And it doesn't help, does it? Some people say, oh yeah, it's fine. But do follow up with, so what could go wrong and what are we going to do about it? And that is the technique for ensuring your decisions stick.